Roll up, it's Parliament versus the people, and the people representing, the people voting are the same people who were dissolving the same Parliament 3 centuries before. The plucky Old Etonians splashing rubles by the million on Twitter trolls and fake news, normalising right-wing views, popularising populism and making a mint while they're making a stand for the ordinary man. Because extraordinary times call for extraordinary men, extraordinary leaders or just lucky bleeders, with inherited wealth and inflated sense of self, entitlement passed down from their fathers, and their fathers' fathers, going farther back into time when the people of the Potteries eked their living from clay and piggeries, and the very same land where Grenfell now stands. Their negligible life expectancy, neglected by the gentry, forever derided by the Toffs who scoffed at their hopes and dreams for their families, believing them to be no better than the pigs from whose melted fat they made a living. Cut back to the 21st century, lift up your eyes and you will see Lord Snooty, the Old Etonian pencil, riding to the aid of the blighted Tory council who would rather condemn families than buildings. These extraordinary leaders, these extraordinary men, too clever them to burn like ordinary families, because they've had enough of experts, they've had enough of red tape, they've had enough of safety regs, and if there was a fire they'd use their legs. After all, it's just common sense. Well, that's something I'd like to see as temperatures reach 400 degrees, cladding and stairwell both acting as chimneys in a shoddy third-rate fix, saving the council money for opera tickets, to splash the cash for the coked-up citizens of Kensington Gardens, who know that North Kensington is not their Kensington. And now those self-same, self-serving Old Etonians are asking to be voted in with a Latin phrase and a cheery grin by forelock-tugging wankers, bowing and scraping to their betters, oblivious to the living they make from our bodies burning. The extraordinary Old Etonian neoliberal cannibalism, monsters to scare our children, who see them burning and do nothing, who see them burning and feel nothing except superiority. Lift your head and open your eyes and see that we all live extraordinary lives. The dazzling potential of our families, the God or whoever given potential of humanity, wasted by the extraordinarily dull brains of the Old Etonians. Born to lead us into the doldrums of depression, degradation and waste. The waste of life, the waste of skills, piling up society's ills, led by the extraordinary Old Etonians in their extraordinary greed to feed both their faces and their bank accounts. But our extraordinary lives are worth more than that. There's not a single one of us that deserve to have our lives condemned by the contempt of these extraordinarily cruel Old Etonians. Not one child's life wasted, not one child's skills wasted, talents harnessed and collected for the common good. An extraordinary society of extraordinary humanity that takes the best of you and me and pays it back collectively. A civilised society, a future built sustainably, a world as it should really be, and it's in the hands of you and me. And that is truly extraordinary.